Hello and welcome to my channel Mediterranean Cooking by Marina. How you guys doing this Monday? This sunny Monday here in California. And today we're making an all-American favorite. I think it's a favorite for those who like vegetables at least. I'm making a broccoli cheddar soup today. So I love soup at any season. I can have my bowl of soup even in the summer when it's over 100 degrees. I don't really care. It's something that I would eat anytime. I know in some states and countries it's still kind of cold, so I thought soup would be very appropriate for our video today. So let's go take a look at what I'm doing here. I have my onion. I have a medium. You can use a small onion, sauteing, small to medium onion. If you have a large onion just laying there on your counter or your refrigerator, just chop it in. It's sauteing in a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of olive oil. And to this I'm adding 2 cups of, not 2, sorry, 1 cup of shredded carrots. It should be called broccoli carrot soup because it has carrots too. So why take the credit out of the carrots, right? Well, just saying. So I'm gonna saute my shredded carrot a little bit with the onion here. I'm gonna start seasoning this dish, this soup, with teaspoon salt. I measure by eye, okay? This is the old-fashioned way, the way I learned how to cook with my mom and mother-in-law. They used to do everything, measure everything in the eye. I'm sure if you have an older mother or grandmother, this is how they cook. Have another teaspoon of garlic powder. If you want to use fresh garlic, crush a couple of cloves and saute with the onion, that's okay too. I didn't have any, so I'm using garlic powder. And last but not least, I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of paprika. And here we go. That should be enough, I think. So that's for the first part. This soup you don't need to make a roux. I made sure that I looked for a recipe without a roux because the roux kind of complicates things a little bit. So I said no roux. I just want the soup, something quick that you can whip up when you come home from work. So we're gonna go, I'm adding my vegetable broth here. 2 cups vegetable broth to my soup. And after that, I'm adding 2 cups, half and a half. But before I add the rest of my liquid ingredients, I'm gonna add I think it's an 8-ounce pack of broccoli. I'll read that later. I'm gonna pause the video because I'm gonna wait for this to boil and then I'll show it to you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Hello, and I'm back. So I have my vegetable broth boiling. So I was looking at the package. I got 12 ounces of broccoli here, which in grams is 340 grams. That's almost a pound of broccoli. That's quite a bit of broccoli. I'm adding 2 cups of half and half here. You can use heavy cream, whatever you have at home. You can even add milk. This is kind of out of the box here. What I'm gonna say is, whatever you add, make sure that you put a little bit of cornstarch to thicken your soup. So I would add a tablespoon of cornstarch. So I'm gonna let this boil and I'll be back again. See you guys later. Hello, and I'm back. My soup base was boiling. However, I stirred and well, it's almost boiling again. So I'm gonna show it to you guys. And our final touch here, I have 6 ounces of cheddar cheese that I grated myself. If you want to buy the grated stuff, that's fine. I can only say that it's not hard and it's not time consuming, and it gives a much better flavor if you grate your cheese freshly at home. So that's exactly what I did. It's a lot easier than grating an onion, believe me, by hand. I grate my onions when I want to make a meatloaf or meatballs. I grate them by hand instead of getting the food processor, you know, disassemble, assemble, clean, disassemble and clean. So I just do it by hand, and it's a lot easier than grating an onion, believe me. After you added your cheese, this is a good time to taste the salt and the other spices on your seasonings on your soup. Tastes good to me. You can let it simmer for about 30 minutes to thicken it up. I'm gonna get something to spoon this on my dish, on my soup bowl, and of course I'm gonna try it in front of you guys. And while I'm editing the video and writing the description, I'm gonna enjoy this bowl of soup. So let's go for it. Just a little piece of broccoli, some carrots, and some of this soup base. I don't like when stuff is hanging out of my silverware. There, this is good. Another spoonful. Absolutely delicious. Oh, I'm in heaven now. So this was my suggestion for the day. Broccoli cheddar soup and carrots. Let's not get the credit out of the carrots, because they are part of this recipe and they make it real good as well. I wish you guys a wonderful week, a blessed week. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment for me, and leave me a suggestion. If there's something you want me to make, I'll be glad to. If I happen not to learn it, how to make something, I will let you know either way. Thank you guys. Have a good week. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.